everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back, Star Family. This reading is for the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, which takes place on December 14th, 2020. On my channel, I do full moon readings every month as well as new moon readings for the collective. So these readings aren't focused on any one particular zodiac sign. All I'm doing is just looking at the energies for that particular time of the month. Full moon time is when we release, we get rid of things that aren't working, we let things go, we purge, all in preparation of right now, which is new moon energy. New moon time, we set our intentions, we make space for new things to come, we prepare ourselves for either a new chapter or things we want to manifest into our life. So for this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, I want to take a look at the energy surrounding it, okay? So I'm going to start first with a fortune reading card. This is going to act as like the theme or the main energy of this reading for you for this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. All right, so it says fire, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. And I feel like I want to grab one more. Okay, so it says cracker, firecracker, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Okay, so there's a renewal happening right now with this new moon solar eclipse in Sag. It's a time to let go of the old maybe, right, and embrace new things in the present. So there's like a regeneration happening here, like a phoenix rising from the ashes here. There's a chance for something new. There's something new being forged right now in fire as we speak. And it looks like it's full of positive energy, love, joy, and good fortune. So the past is what this is telling me. The worst of a situation is also over. So anything that maybe recently you've dealt with, like anything negative or difficult, seems to be getting out of the way. And Spirit is like saying, okay, embrace the renewal of what's happening here. This is a new shift, a new time that you're moving into. And you're moving into a period where positive energy is all around you and good things are coming. So let go of that emotional mess or upheaval or difficulty in whatever form it took, because you're in a very sensitive time where things are shifting and changing and forming themselves. I get the vibe of like being forged in fire with this card. You're being forged in fire as we speak, but in a good way, because it's going to bring in positive new energy and changes. It kind of feels like that fire energy is saying to me, you're not the same anymore. You're not the same. You've been changed. You've been transformed. Like that phoenix that rises from the ashes. You've been changed completely. And you've burned away the past. You burned away the old that's not working. And this new moon time is a time for you to embrace the beautiful things to come. Because the old is truly and fully burned away. It does feel like this new moon time is saying that the path is clear. The slate, yes, has been indefinitely been cleared. The slate has been cleared to allow for new positive things to come your way. Positive energy, love, joy, and good fortune with this. So let's see if we can get at least 3 cards. Whoa. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups. That would fall in line with love and joy, right? The Five of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, right? And there's that feeling of like the old is falling off or being burned away. Let's grab one more. The Three of Swords. You go from like one card to a beautiful card to a negative card to a beautiful card to then a negative card. It's like hopping all around here. So I'm going to grab one more. Wow. Okay, you have the Six of Wands too. So, you know what this felt like just now? I'm going to be completely straight up here. This felt like a freaking roller coaster. This feels like a roller coaster ride. Okay? Like, straight up roller coaster. And I can't help but laugh because that's how it made me feel. Like up, down, whoa, well, you're having me on a roller coaster here with these cards. Not you, but I'm saying like the universe. Like, what are you doing to me? So that's how, literally, that's how this feels. Like up, down, up again, right? So I'm glad I didn't stop at, you know, the Three of Swords. I'm glad I grabbed one more because, you know, geez, whew. Gave me a mini heart attack there. A heart attack. Like my dog, every time he barks, he gives me a mini heart attack because his bark is so piercing that I'm never prepared for it. And I'm very sensitive to sounds and stuff like that. So it like gets me every time. It's crazy. Anyhow, so you have the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, and Six of Wands. And that's literally what this is all about. Like, it's saying let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Well, here's the universe working up the energy, right? Or shifting things towards your good fortune, right? We see it here. Wheel of Fortune, good fortune awaits. So it's emphasized twice. And the wheel is the universe like shifting things, turning things. It's a transitionary card where you're, again, one thing is falling off the wheel in order to make room for the new to enter. Perfect energy, right, for new moon time. Again, full moon, we let go of the old. New moon, we get ready to embrace the new. So yeah, definitely this full moon or new moon energy is a time of shifts and changes, right? But what it's doing is bringing things in to your life. I honestly feel like this is the energy, the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This is the energy that's leaving. This is that emotional upheaval this fire card is talking about, right? Here's the lack, the loss, the energy drain. Here's the conflict of head and heart, heartbreaks, also loss, sadness, upheaval, emotional upheaval, especially with the Three of Swords because we have the swords piercing the heart. Our mind messes with our heart sometimes and does create that emotional upheaval. The Five of Pentacles is the energy of loss and lack and feeling like you can't get ahead. It's that energy of also limitation and feeling like you're left out in the cold, right? Sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, we're in the midst of a challenge. And we're struggling to find stability in the midst of that challenge. And that's the upheaval this is saying. Let go of that. Let go of all of this. Because the wheel is turning things in your favor. It's putting you on the path where you need to be in order to embrace what's meant for you. It's a card of destiny and fate as well. And this card over here is saying, look, positive energy does surround you. Love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Well, not only love and joy, but we also have success with the Six of Wands. So I do feel, the cool thing about this is, real quick, we have the Ten of Cups directly across from the Six of Wands, okay? And vice versa. This card in the middle, the Wheel of Fortune, does feel like it's turning and shaking all these things off, right? All the negative off, it's shaking it off of you in this new moon time. Because it does feel like this stuff is being shook off of your wheel. Why? Because it has no room where you're going. It has no place where you're going. Remember, the wheel is trying to steer you somewhere. but there's not enough room on the ship to carry the baggage of the past with you. So it has to shake that off. This is what is on the other side of the wheel, and the changes and the shifts that this new moon is bringing. You have the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. This is ultimate happiness, success, achievement as well. So if there was loss, let's say that there was a loss of a job, there was a heartbreak or a breakup or something difficult that you have endured that created an energy of restriction and limitation and lack, that is what's being shook off in order to then open you up to the 10 of Cups, open you up to the 6 of Wands, which makes you happy, which brings you happiness and fulfillment and ultimate success in whatever it is that you want to achieve. The negative energy and the upheaval is what's being let go, because it doesn't have room with what the universe is trying to bring in. It doesn't have room to survive with the positive energy that the universe is trying to bring in. So I also want to say with the 3 of Swords right now, with this new moon, right, you could be in between, especially with the Wheel of Fortune there. You got one foot in the past, you got one foot in the future. And sometimes that in-between liminal space can create a little bit of conflict of head and heart within oneself. And maybe even create a little doubt. And I'm picking up doubt from the 5 of Pentacles. And it's feeling a little bit sensitive, like it's a sensitive space, right? With the Wheel of Fortune. Especially because the Wheel of Fortune is literally sandwiched between the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So it feels a little sensitive to me. The sensitive transition here with this new energy that's trying to enter. It could be for some of you, the wounds of that upheaval this is talking about are still a little fresh. And sometimes, you know, we can sense that the universe is trying to put us on a better path, but oftentimes that new path is a little scary, right? And it can make us doubt, like, is this really happening for me now? Are these good things really coming my way? I feel it, but is it really? Oftentimes when we've been through so much, we get used to being knocked down, you know? We get used to being knocked down. And sometimes when good things start to happen, we start to wonder, is this too good to be true? And there's a little bit of that sensitivity about the good fortune that awaits you, or the possibilities of what awaits you. You might question it, you might doubt it just a little bit, but this is saying, please don't. Because the difficulties and the challenges and feelings of unpredictability and instability that you have faced, maybe with the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords, that is ending now. Let go of that emotional mess, upheaval, restriction, limitation, those energy drains, those moments of sorrow and heartbreak and loss and lack. Let go of all that upheaval. There is a renewal taking place. Embrace that in the moment. The difficulties, the challenges, yes, have forged you in fire, but you have been renewed, restored, and revived through the process. You are that phoenix that's rising from the ashes this new moon. Fire sign energy as well here, and this is a new moon solar eclipse in Sag. So you're rising from the ashes now. And there is beautiful energy that awaits you, full of love with the 10 of Cups, full of success with the 6 of Wands. So this is saying, if you're setting intentions this new moon, be very present in the moment where it's like, okay, you clear your energy of the old. Don't let the old linger or have any influence on the new intentions that you're setting this new moon time. You got to truly clear your space, your energy, because you don't want the residual to linger into your new moon intentions is also what this is telling me with this reading. Let it go. Don't have that energy with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles carry over into the new space or the new intentions that you are now making. Some of you could have had a breakup with someone, a difficulty in a job, with the Five of Pentacles especially, restrictions even that have created challenges for you. But all that is shifting out of the way with the Wheel of Fortune, and the universe is steering the ship into a positive timeline for you. Your happiness with the Ten of Cups awaits. Your successes await with the Six of Wands. You deserve complete happiness, joy, and fulfillment. You deserve to achieve your goals and your successes with the Six of Wands. None of that negative energy, none of those toxic people, none of those hindrances or things that create resistance and blockages. None of those things belong where you're going. They have no place where you're going now. And all of that is falling off of your wheel. And the universe is steering your ship away from it. You have tons of positive energy surrounding you now with the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. And this energy is what's falling off, right? Like I almost want to say, get away from me. Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Because it doesn't belong, right? It's kind of like it's shaking it off. It's definitely shaking it off. You have no place where I'm going now, right? And that's a little dramatic, I know, but still, that's kind of how it feels. Okay, you know what I just got the image of? So weird. I've never owned one. Never owned one. A salad spinner or a lettuce spinner thing. That's just what I saw with that Wheel of Fortune. And that's what that reminded me of. It literally spins the water off of the lettuce, right, to clean it or something like that. And it spins and spins and spins, but it helps get the water off of the lettuce after you wash it. And that's kind of what that feels like. It's shaking it off. Like a dog who comes in from the rain. He shakes the water off of his back like a duck, right? Like a, what do they say? Like water off a duck's back. It's that same feeling. That's what's happening here. All those things are kind of just being washed away and being shook off. And that's what the wheel's doing right now as we speak in this new moon time. But it's also at the same time shaking off the bad, but also preparing you for all the blessings and all the good things to come with the Ten of Cups and the Six of Wands. And the beautiful thing about the Six of Wands is that card is a symbol of triumph over adversity. So the Six of Wands energy is definitely you having overcome this Five of Pentacles, these challenges of head and heart, right, with the Three of Swords, the upheaval or crazy things that you've recently experienced or been through, all those adversities, okay, all those challenges, all those restrictions is what the Six of Wands literally over here is overcoming. The beautiful thing about the Six of Wands is, you know, this is somebody who survived. It's a soldier, oftentimes depicted as a soldier sitting on the horse, having returned from war, and being celebrated for surviving that battle and hardship. That's you in this new moon time. maybe having even been able to overcome the worst of 2020. And now 2021 is opening up all kinds of possibilities for you now. So that Six of Wands is you overcoming those obstacles, those challenges of the Five of Pentacles and Three of Swords. And allowing the universe to open up new things to you. Ones that will make you very happy. Maybe even bring you love into your life. New love into your life for some of you. And if it's not love, then it's definitely good things. Things that are going to make you extremely happy. And help heal the sorrows of the heart, or the difficulties that you have once faced. So this new moon time is, to me, looking very powerful. Very powerful time to truly embrace the new that awaits you and all the beauty that comes with that energy. And once and for all, say bye-bye to the past. Bye-bye. Doesn't fit where you're going. So let's see if we can get a few cards here for this new moon. Wow, so we have the sun. Oh, look at that, the wheel. Hold on. And what did you have here? The wheel and the wheel. Okay, there you go. Oh, and an Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, the chalice energy. Incredible. Wow. Okay, so you guys, I mean, this is pretty phenomenal. You have the sun, which is talking about the success, right? All this beautiful high vibe energy coming your way. And things are shifting for the better with the wheel. You're making progress with this energy, okay? That sun energy is super high vibe, okay? This is about life force energy. This is about clarity, having, you know, the sun break through the clouds, right? And bring clarity and enlightenment, also energy of success. Things are moving in the right direction now with these two cards for sure. You're making progress. The wheel energy does talk about destiny and fate as well. So you're moving towards what's meant for you with this new moon. With the sun at your back to light the way. You're not in the dark anymore. This new moon is a time where, you know, the lamp is literally going to be at your feet and show the way and guide you properly. Guide you to what's meant for you. And the wheel is also an energy of things coming around full circle. So also I can look at this and say, well, the cycle has definitely completed itself as well, considering that. I'm looking at the sun is just like, it feels very powerful to me. And that's what we need, right? After a dark time, after major upheaval, we do want the sun to show the way. It's a positive feeling to know that, you know, you're not in the dark anymore. This chalice energy is also amazing. You know, to me, I look at this and say, oh, it's my little like mini Ace of Cups. And it's possible you guys could be entering into a new journey, let's say with the wheel, right? That's putting you on the path to maybe love that's destined for you. Possibly life partner energy over here with the Ten of Cups. Yes, absolutely. That's possible for some. Especially if some of you are trying to manifest new love, right? This new moon. But this is powerful in a sense that it talks about having your cup full to the brim. It's an abundant energy. And it's also an energy of celebration. And when you see the firecracker, I mean, that's an energy of celebration too. Fireworks are usually for like New Year's and, let's say, 4th of July, you know, they're kind of like definitely a symbol of celebration, or kind of like a marker, right? Oftentimes fireworks, you know, are that big thing that gets something started, right? Gets the party started in some way. So yeah, that does fall in line here with the chalice, because it does talk about celebrations, things to celebrate. You're on the path to achieving something. Maybe a wish, a dream, an aspiration, a goal, with the 6 of Wands especially. And it feels like you're on the path to achieving that now. The wheel is actually putting you on the path, or helping you make progress towards your destiny. And you're going to have something to celebrate sooner than you realize, I feel, with that chalice card. 2 cards of success, 2 wheels to say, hey, things are really shifting in the right direction. You may not always feel that way, right? With the 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. You might question it sometimes. And that's why I said, if you're setting intentions for this new moon, make sure that there is no debris from the past creeping up into your new moon intentions, because we don't want that, right? We don't want, it doesn't belong now into this new energy that you're entering into. So I think this is beautiful. You're on the path to something amazing with this new moon energy. So again, when you're setting your intentions, just be very clear that you only have the future in mind and the good in mind. That anything from the past has no bearing on where you're going next. Okay. So let's get some final oracle cards here. Whoa. Okay. And then that one flew. Let's see. Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Well, sometimes we have to set healthy boundaries when it comes to the past, and not let the past, right, enter into where we're going next or what we're doing next. We have to love ourselves enough sometimes to say goodbye to things that aren't working for us, and that is setting a healthy boundary. Because why? You know, over here, it's saying you deserve new things are trying to enter your life. So let go of anything that creates an upheaval in your life. And when you let that go, you are setting a healthy precedence, and you are setting also a healthy boundary for yourself. So maybe those things from the past that you're putting a boundary up towards don't deserve your time and energy into the future. I could see it that way too. Oh yes, look at that, Freya. Bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Yeah, well, embrace the new. Sometimes we have to be bold and brave and let go of our fears and let go of the things that aren't working, and take risks on ourselves if we're ever going to achieve, right, the things that we want. If we're going to ever have our success and our 10 of Cups, let's say, sometimes we have to just jump in and take risks on ourselves. And sometimes that means to heck with something, to heck with someone. And we have to put ourselves first in order to do it. And that's why I think that boundary card is here as well. So that's pretty cool. I love the Freya card especially. I also feel like it's saying new things are coming your way with the wheel energy. And you're going to have to be adventurous. You're going to have to get outside your box a little too, with the things that are opening up to you, or will be opening up to you. You might have to challenge yourself and step outside your box. And I also want to say, with the Ishtar energy, love yourself enough to let go of what's not working. And sometimes that could simply just be a mindset, right? Not always a circumstance or a person. Sometimes we just have to love ourselves enough to know what we deserve. And you deserve this new moon energy coming in that seems very powerful towards your manifestations and your blessings. So I'll leave you with that, family. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I really do appreciate hearing from everybody. If you want to support this channel, like, share, subscribe. Maybe click the little bell for notification as well so you don't miss out on future content. I upload pretty often. And if you want to take it a step further to support what I do, maybe consider checking out my Etsy shop. I do have personal readings there should you ever need one. And I also make handmade crystal jewelry. So I will leave you here. Take care, everyone, and keep shining.